What if I told you that red dye number 40 isn't just an innocent food coloring? According to this wild theory, it's part of an elaborate plot known as a covert operation that intertwines synthetic dyes, reproductive health, and global politics. What if the vibrant red color in your favorite snacks was more than just eye-catching? Rewind to the early 20th century. The world was embracing synthetic chemistry, with companies like DuPont and Monsanto at the forefront of chemical innovation. Among their creations were artificial dyes designed to make food look irresistible. Before Red 40, there was red dye number 2, widely used until the FDA banned it in 1976 after studies linked it to cancer in lab rats. But just as red number 2 was pulled from the shelves, seamlessly stepped in as its replacement. Some claim this wasn't a coincidence. Instead, Red 40 was fast-tracked into global food supplies under the influence of shadowy organizations with deeper motives than just making candy look appealing. According to conspiracy enthusiasts, Red 40's chemical composition contains compounds that could interfere with hormonal balance over long-term exposure. While the FDA has deemed it safe, the theory suggests that certain early studies hinting at reproductive effects were quietly buried or discredited. The wild twist? This theory claims that Red 40 was introduced as part of a covert program to influence fertility rates, subtly affecting population growth without anyone noticing. This isn't without precedent. Historically, governments have experimented with population control measures. For example, during the 1970s, there were controversial sterilization programs targeting vulnerable populations in the United States and abroad. The theory claims Red 40 was just a more invisible tool for similar goals. But the theory doesn't stop there. It suggests that the ripple effects of Red 40's influence have been used to justify polarizing political issues. The alleged logic goes like this: reproductive rights. By subtly increasing reproductive health issues, certain policymakers could amplify debates around abortion laws, framing the issue as a moral crisis while distracting from hidden environmental causes. Immigration and deportation. The theory claims that fluctuating birth rates were used as an excuse to tighten immigration policies. In the 1990s and 2000s, as some nations faced declining birth rates, governments allegedly used these statistics to justify harsh deportation tactics and selective immigration reforms, claiming the need to protect national demographics. While this is completely fictional, history is full of real examples where public health and policy intersected in controversial ways. The Tuskegee experiment, from 1932 to 1972, was a real United States government study where African American men were misled and denied proper treatment for syphilis to study the disease's progression. Operation Paperclip. After World War II, the United States covertly recruited former Nazi scientists, raising questions about hidden government programs. These historical events fuel conspiracy theories because they reveal that governments have, at times, operated in secrecy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe for more strange stories. And remember, sometimes the wildest ideas are just fun food for thought.